It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next is this team's creative quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. Buckle up. There's football coming your way on Sunday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
49, Mike 49.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Pollard. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
From the gun, it's nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
And even though they lost last week, I don't know how much blame you can put on him. They had no answers for him defensively, and his stat line certainly reflected it. Unfortunately, as good as he was, it wasn't enough to lead the team to victory. And after talking to him all week, that's exactly where all of his focus lies. He says, we need to put that offensive performance from last week together in all 3 phases. If they can do that, and he can keep up his consistent play, they're going to have a shot to leave here today with a big win.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. Check, Panther.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get about 5. They'll They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
60 back. Set up. Come 19. Come 19. Set up.
Now, faking the give. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The extra point is up and through. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Levis. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. It'll go down as an incompletion. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Holland. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. To throw is Levis. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive. This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Again, they try Pollard. Good blocking, and he's in.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Defense.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense about ready to get going on their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Tight end going in motion here. They'll look to throw again. And he's in. A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and his guys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Here's Levis. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Levis. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. It's a touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. Plenty of scoring already. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They go play action with Levis. Now he takes off. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Second down and 8. Levis to throw. That caught Tony Pollard. And he will get into the end zone. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. And the visitors draw closer here. It's 21-14. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. 18 rapid. Go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcat, check.
Now a run on 1st down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And his guys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The motion man is Boyd. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
2nd and a yard. On the handoff, Pollard. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. The motion man is Boyd. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Levis to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They give to Pollard on the option. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Levis. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Seibert out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. We're about ready now for the punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now this team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
49, Mike 40.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Levis. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. He's got his man. That's Ford. Down to the 10. And he will score. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their big... From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Track at 60. Go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
That one taken in. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And his guys will go up by 7. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports halftime report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. Rome Odunze leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Brandon Ayuk leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico
played out
and Greg Olson.
As we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot to choose from. Came out hot, has not let up. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. The defense left grasping at straws, trying to figure out how to slow him down. He has had some kind of game.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, right?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Warrior 70.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Hey, check that street.
They'll stick with him again. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
Let's go. 3rd down and 9. 7 Pirates. Check go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Let's go now. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. The man in motion is Watson. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. On the RPO, a pass taken by Ridley. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now a timeout for injury. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Levis. He'll again get it to Ridley. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Look at him go! And he will go all the way.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. His kick is good. And the visitors are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score again. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They go play action with Levis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley. Complete.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not.
Into space. And he will score. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house. And this one is blocked. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop.
Defense. Still second down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Bryant. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus. He has gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Number 34 on the carry. He was brought down at the 26.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Let's go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Here's a 3rd and 10.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Like 54.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Like 54.
Back to the air, it's Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Or 54, like 54.
They'll run here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Levis to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
He'll look to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. come up for 1st and 10.
49. 49.
Levis to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down, Levis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here comes 2nd down. They send Ridley in motion. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Levis. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Levis. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check it. Come on.
Now a give on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Here we go. Shaq. Check go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. They'll stay on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's in! And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
The extra point is good. And his guys tack on 1 more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Like 13.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Levis. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. And they have definitely righted some wrongs after the loss of the opener. They have the lead here, and they start this possession 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.